Hello, NBA fans. Every day we have news about the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm a Lakers fan and I ask for your help by subscribing to the channel and giving me your thumbs up. Some NBA analysts have already stated that for Bronny James to develop his game, he will need to move to another team. Because his father, LeBron James, is famous, this puts enormous pressure on Bronny James. It has been suggested that Bronny should play for the Boston Celtics to further develop his game. An idea has been suggested for the Boston Celtics to trade for Los Angeles Lakers point guard Bronny James, the son of LeBron James. Stinar cited the younger James' lack of development with the Lakers, and how he could benefit from a change of scenery in Boston. He would still be able to play for one of the most iconic franchises, which would be good for his brand, but would be away from the pressure that comes with playing next to his father in Los Angeles, Stinar wrote. In addition, the Celtics are also a team that has done a good job of developing talent. From stars such as Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, to reserves like Peyton Pritchard and Sam Hauser, the Celtics know how to get the most out of their roster. Bronny James could benefit from additional experience on a two-way deal. In just 27 NBA appearances last season, James averaged 2.3 points per game, while shooting 31% from the floor and 28% from three-point range. His G League stats were much more encouraging, as he averaged 21.9 points, 5.3 rebounds, and 5.3 assists per game, shooting 44% from the floor and 38% from beyond the arc. With the Celtics facing a strange transitional season next year, it could be worth taking a flyer on someone who was once so highly touted as a prospect. Patrick Beverley picks which one of Marcus Smart or Rui Hachimura should start for LA Lakers. Patrick Beverley believes one of Marcus Smart and Rui Hachimura brings a much-needed dynamic to the LA Lakers lineup. The Los Angeles Lakers have had a fairly active offseason, making some much-needed signings to improve their roster. While the Lakers losing Dorian Finney-Smith to the Rockets was not an ideal start, they bounced back well enough. The Lakers quickly signed DeAndre Ayton and Jake LaRavia, adding some depth to their much-needed wing and center spots. But it was the Lakers' signing of Marcus Smart that made a lot of noise. And now, there are discussions about whether Smart should replace a longtime Lakers starter. Patrick Beverley says LA Lakers should start Marcus Smart over Rui Hachimura. Patrick Beverley spoke on his podcast as he looked ahead to the 2025-26 NBA season. When discussing the Los Angeles Lakers, he gave his thoughts. While Beverley expects Rui Hachimura to start over Marcus Smart, he believes Smart brings them a different defensive dynamic, which could help them massively. It's Luka Doncic, LeBron James, DeAndre Ayton, Austin Reeves, and Marcus Smart. I don't hate that, right? I think you put that out there because you got to put some defense out there. I think if you go that, I think you have a chance. I think this is the way it gonna go. Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, DeAndre Ayton, LeBron James, Hugo Rui. I like that lineup too, but I feel like in order to be super competitive, super duper competitive, you have to have a mix. You have to have a guard out there that's willing to guard guards, slide them. And that's why I think Marcus Smart gives you that edge. I think he's gonna use Vondo as his energy pill off the bench. It's clear from the moves they've made this summer that the LA Lakers are looking to compete for an NBA championship next season. Surrounding Luka Doncic and LeBron James with solid shooters and defenders is perhaps the best way to maximize this roster's championship potential. While these signs were perhaps not on the top of Lakers fans' wish lists, these players are the best Rob Pelinka seemingly could do. Should the Lakers fail to make a crack in what is a very tough Western Conference, expect Pelinka's job to be under some threat. Lakers predicted to be trade deadline players. Rob Pelinka has been busy retooling the Los Angeles Lakers roster this summer. Each of his moves has been designed to maximize the impact of Luka Doncic, who is clearly the future of the franchise. Marcus Smart, DeAndre Ayton, and Jake LaRavia have all walked through the door. Still, Pelinka may not be done making moves. In a recent article for ESPN, where Anthony Slater ranked the teams most likely to make a big move at the February 2026 trade deadline, the Lakers ranked second. The Lakers, who are transitioning into the Luka Doncic era, have maintained a few first-round sweeteners that can be used to get a deal done as LeBron James' expiring contract looms, Slater wrote. Pelinka will undoubtedly keep his ear to the ground in the coming months. If the right player becomes available, the Lakers will undoubtedly emerge as potential suitors. Pelinka still has enough tradable assets to take another swing in the market. Of course, Doncic will likely need to sign off on any potential trade. The superstar forward has reportedly been consulted on and involved in multiple deals this summer. LeBron James urged to move on from Lakers. In a recent appearance on the Better Angle podcast, Charles Barkley explained why LeBron James will likely need to leave the Lakers in the near future. LeBron is going to have to move on at some point. It is what it is, Barkley said. Even though he's been putting up good numbers, they haven't been successful in probably 4 years. It's already Luka's team now. You don't sign and trade for Luka Doncic, give him all that money, and it's not his team. LeBron recently opted into his $52.6 million player option for the upcoming season. If he's going to leave the Lakers, it will likely come next summer, when he's an unrestricted free agent. LeBron could either sign with a new team or retire from his time in the NBA. LeBron knows Lakers would struggle to trade him. ESPN's Tim McMahon recently reported that LeBron understands the Lakers would struggle to trade him this summer. It has been radio silent since James, via his agent Rich Paul, attempted to rattle the Lakers' cages immediately after exercising his $52.6 million player option for this season, McMahon wrote. The all-time leading scorer and his camp understand just how complicated a trade involving him, at his age, making that much money, with the contractual right to veto any deal, would be. With LeBron and Doncic leading the way, the Lakers have a genuine shot at challenging for a championship this season. Regardless of how that all plays out, LeBron's tenure with the franchise is clearly coming to an end. Still, leaving on a high note, with a second championship as a Laker, would be the ideal way to say goodbye. Currently, there's no telling how much longer LeBron plans to remain in the league. However, if he does change teams next summer, it will likely be for the last time, championship or not. Luka Doncic sets a clear goal for next season. After the shocking Luka Doncic-Anthony Davis trade between the Los Angeles Lakers and Dallas Mavericks, the Lakers found themselves in a complicated situation. But while some around the league might think they have two timelines, one with Luka and one with LeBron James, the former has a clear goal. Some might say they have plenty of time to build around the Slovenian star, but he knows that championships are the clear goal. Luka Doncic sets a clear goal for next season. Luka is starting his FIBA Eurobasket 2025 journey today. He was interviewed by CBS Los Angeles before the tournament, talking about his goals with the national team and the Lakers. Asked about how playing for the national team helps him become a better player and prepare for the upcoming season, he said, "I always play for my country whenever I can. It is an honor for me. I try to bring medals to the country. But just get ready for the season." Doncic has already won a gold medal with Slovenia at Eurobasket 2017. That year, the team went undefeated, 9-0 en route to the gold medal. He also helped the Slovenian national team make it to the semi-finals at the 2020 Summer Olympics. However, they failed to earn a medal, losing to Australia in the bronze medal game. From there, the conversation shifted to what he wants to bring to the Lakers and how LeBron can help with that. Luka clearly said, "Championship. That is our goal. That should always be the goal. Our goal is championships." Of course, he is one of the best basketball players ever. So just for having him there, it is going to help all of us. Not just me, but all the players. He is going to help us win. Because he knows what to do to win. Lakers fans are hoping James and Doncic develop even better chemistry this year. With a full training camp to prepare, they can find ways to punish defenses. This is not the first time Luka Doncic talked about bringing a championship to the Lakers. But he now showed real commitment to the goal, helping the team recruit quality role players and getting in shape. This summer, Luka proved his commitment to improving his game. After getting in shape, he is now competing with the national team. What teams around the league should fear is that after playing with the Slovenian national team, Luka comes back re-energized. Two of his best seasons in the NBA have come after a FIBA tournament. In 2022, Slovenia competed at the Eurobasket and lost to Poland in the quarterfinals. However, Doncic returned to the NBA and averaged 30-plus points for the first time in his career. Then, in 2023, after competing at the World Cup, he came back and had his best season. During the 2023-24 campaign, Luka made it to the top 3 in MVP voting, led the league in scoring at 33.9 points per game, shot a career-best 38.2% from three-point range, and helped the Mavs make the NBA Finals. There, they lost to the Boston Celtics. But it is clear that Luka plays better after a summer with the national team. NBA insiders seem to believe LeBron James will request trade. The Los Angeles Lakers have been trying to navigate off-season rumors that LeBron James might want to be traded this season. He clearly is not happy with several things the Lakers are doing. James is still one of the best players in the game, but he is not happy with the fact that he didn't know about the sale of the team or the fact that Luka Doncic is now the face of the franchise. The Lakers are hoping that they can keep James around for as long as possible as they pursue another title. NBA insiders don't seem to agree. Several NBA insiders believe LeBron James will request a trade. ESPN recently did a preseason poll on whether or not NBA insiders believe James will ask for a trade before next season ends, and they believe that he will. 6 insiders believe that James will be the next superstar to request a trade. Only Zion Williamson and Giannis Antetokounmpo were ahead of James on the list. The Lakers are going to be a contender for the championship as long as James is still on the roster. That's part of the reason why the Lakers don't want to trade him. Los Angeles is hoping to keep him on the team for this season. He is still likely going to play out the season, clearing the way for him to opt out of his deal before 2026-27 if he so chooses. LeBron James is still seen as a key player for the Lakers next season. James is going to be a key player for the Lakers if they want to have any chance of winning the title. Oklahoma City is still the best team in the NBA, and beating them is not going to be easy. Having Doncic and James play as well as possible on the defensive end is going to be necessary for them to compete for a deeper playoff run than they had last season. This past season, James averaged 24.4 points, 7.8 rebounds, and 8.2 assists per game. He shot 51.3% from the field and 37.6% from beyond the three-point arc. Charles Barkley sends harsh message to Lakers LeBron James. Los Angeles Lakers forward LeBron James was the subject of some tough comments from NBA legend Charles Barkley. James is currently at a crossroads in his career. He is entering the 23rd season of his career at the age of 40. At this point, the Lakers are built around guard Luka Doncic, with James cast as a player who is meant to support Doncic's efforts. Considering his age and the wear and tear on his body, it makes sense for the Lakers to pair James with Doncic to take some of the load off. De'Arica Hamby with 25 points versus Phoenix Mercury. Barkley, though, feels like James is destined to leave a team that is not building around him. LeBron is going to have to move on at some point. I mean, it is what it is. You know, he's been there, even though he's been putting up good numbers, they haven't been successful in probably 4 years, Barkley said in an interview on the BetMGM network. It's already probably Luka's team now. You don't trade for Luka Doncic, give him all that money, and it's not his team. Over the summer, James, through his agent Rich Paul, issued a statement regarding his doubts over his future with the Lakers. The statement was the first indication that James was actually considering leaving Los Angeles, the team that many expected to be his last. LeBron wants to compete for a championship, Paul said in a statement. He knows the Lakers are building for the future. He understands that, but he values a realistic chance of winning it all. We understand the difficulty in winning now while preparing for the future. We do want to evaluate what's best for LeBron at this stage in his life and career. He wants to make every season he has left count, and the Lakers understand that, are supportive and want what's best for him. While rumors circulated about a potential trade, no deal materialized, and now, with a little more than a month to go before the start of the preseason, James appears set to stay with the Lakers. He is a free agent after this season and could part ways with the Lakers without needing to rely on a trade. Some contenders would love to add James, even at his advanced age, though he could also end up retiring. Regardless of what his future holds, he will likely play another season with the Lakers, or at least start it, and a trade could be revisited in the middle of the season, when all parties will have a clearer understanding of their standings.